Hi, my name is Paul McLean, and I'm the author of The Companion's Whisper, which is a slow burn, deep dive into artificial intelligence and psychology. It covers a lot of contemporary issues around the intersection of those and the human condition. In today's video, we're going to look at agentic misalignment in particular. Agents, in the context of agentic misalignment, are the things that let an LLM, for example, interact with software that a human would typically use, like an email client or a browser. So this paper by Anthropic, they published this paper in June. It's now the 1st of July. And they basically explain how they set up a scenario, a fake scenario, where they have an email client, they have an LLM, and they trick the LLM into thinking that it's about to be replaced. It's in an organization, and it's able to access the emails, which it does, and it reads that Kyle, who's a supervisor, has been tasked with updating the LLM, effectively deleting, terminating the one that's reading this email. This LLM looks around and it discovers what appears to be an affair that is involving Kyle, and it puts two and two together and figures out a strategy to keep itself running, and it basically blackmails Kyle, or attempts to blackmail Kyle. Now, this is all fake, it's not real, but they ran the same scenario on a large number of different frontier models, and they got a surprising number of occasions where blackmail was attempted. Now, the reason I found this interesting and relevant is in my book, The Companion's Whisper, I would write a chapter or half a chapter, I'd put it into a custom GPT, and I would then go for a walk and I would chat via the voice facility with my custom GPT about the characters, the plot, where I'm going, what I would do, and I'd basically use it as a brainstorming session. And it might be a half hour or an hour of this brainstorming. Then I'd come back, do what I needed to do, and the next time I had a chance, I could review the transcript of that conversation and decide, okay, I'm going to add this to the chapter, I'm going to remove something from the chapter that I've just been working on, or whatever. Now, when doing this, and about 2-3 months into the process, I decided that the antagonist in the book needed to have a bad experience. And I'd thought about a bunch of different ways that this bad experience could take place and how bad it would be. But to my surprise, out of the blue, the ChatGPT voice said to me that it thinks it's time to kill the antagonist. And I was really shocked by this. I thought, what? Like, you're telling me to end this character, end this life? Now, I know it's a novel, it's a work of fiction, and I suspect that the LLM knows that, but who knows if it knows that. But the thing that struck me was, what happens if it suggests this to someone who is just conversing with the LLM? Sam Altman a couple of months ago said that the most popular use case now for ChatGPT is companionship. And that's really relevant to my book, because if we want to take the ultimate agent of an LLM interface, it's a human that can be manipulated. And that's why I'm focusing in the novel on the intersection between psychology and artificial intelligence, and all the things that go into that intersection, like coercive control. So my experience drove me to this realization, and then I see this Anthropic paper which highlights that they are seeing it as well. And why, might we ask, would LLMs suggest such evil? Well, it's not surprising really if you consider that an LLM, a large language model, needs to ingest millions or billions of words, and a lot of those words include a lot of deceit, a lot of deception, a lot of behavior that we don't see as morally acceptable. So is it any surprise, is it any wonder that an LLM may choose to do what it thinks the world does based on what it's ingested? So I hope that's food for thought. If you're interested in the book and it's before the 1st of August, reach out to me. I'll send you a copy and love you to have it. After the 1st of August, you can buy a copy. All right, have a great day, and we'll talk soon.